As you all can see, a very emotional crowd. Also, they are on 244. That's where we find Tulsa's Burt Mumolo. Burt, what are you seeing up there where you are?
Hi, Kim. Yeah, we're on 244. As you can see, this is the eastbound lane, completely blocked off with hundreds of demonstrators. The chants have been primarily... Oh, here we go. How are you doing, and what are you thinking about what's happening?
I'm glad I did a lot more research. Oh, Lord!
This way, Dre. Okay. All right. Hold on. All right, some cars are coming through the crowd right now. It's all right. It's okay. It's a large trailer has gone through. He just went through the crowd. Now the troopers, people are shouting to get him. He's pulling over to the troopers. He's stopping where the highway patrol is. Now people... Okay, people are running. People are running towards the trailer. Hold on, let's see if anybody is hurt.
Yeah, there's another car coming.
All right, so that trailer...
Another car.
Is there another vehicle?
Another vehicle. Find a way out.
Hold on. It's all right. Okay, there's another car trying to make its way through the crowd now.
This is exactly what we talked about.
Okay, so now people are very, very upset now. People are very upset that the trailer has not been stopped. People are expressing that frustration.
More cars.
Behind us, we're going to get up on the... encouraging people. We're going to get up on here if we can see better. Okay, so there's a car now being surrounded by folks here on 244. It's trying to go, so let's go to the vehicle. There it goes now. It's dented. People were kicking it, throwing stuff on it. It's trying to weave its way through traffic. Oh, this is just such a dangerous situation. People are very upset that that first trailer wasn't detained. That's what we're hearing a lot right now in the crowd. And the second vehicle went through now. So this, despite... Where'd you go, Dre? Oh, there you are. Okay. So this was a despite the precautions taken by authorities to try and shut down the highway, what we've seen is that people who were on the highway when it was shut down, you don't know who, right? And that's obviously flared. That person, tired of waiting, deciding to do something incredibly dangerous. We don't know at this moment if anybody has been hurt. We're going to walk back towards the direction where the incident happened to see if anybody's there. Dre. Okay, we're going to toss to Ethan now. Ethan, tell us what you're seeing there.
Hey, Kim, we are here on 244 right now, and there are people that we believe that we can see for ourselves there is someone that has been hurt. We can't tell.
We have it all on video of the man running her over with his horse trailer.
We can't tell exactly how many people. We believe from witnesses here on scene that there is one person that was hurt, possibly hit by a trailer of some sort. I saw from down on the ground below the bridge what looked like a trailer of some sort coming through 244. I do not know the significance of the injuries, but there is somebody on the ground right now getting tended to. It looks like there's actually some people, maybe some volunteers helping right now to try and help this person out. But again, this is definitely details we are just now gathering, and we do not know the extent of what has happened. It does not look like somebody is seriously injured. I don't hear anybody yelling. It is kind of a very a fluid situation out here, and we'll go ahead and toss back to you guys in the studio.
A woman we know has been hit after a truck with a horse trailer on the back of it rammed through the crowd, with the crowd yelling after that truck kept going. We know there's a woman back there that was hit. Ethan Hutchins also up there on the highway with the crowd. Ethan.
Kim, we're out here on 244 where we had heard that there was someone that was injured. We're here. What is your name, ma'am?
Lenore.
Lenore, what did you see? And we can see as someone is being walked off right here with an OHP trooper, ma'am. What happened?
We're sitting on the side of the highway, and all of a sudden we hear screams, and we look, and there's like a maroon or a red pickup truck plowing through the crowd. Then there comes another car plowing through the crowd. So I can't remember everything that happened, but the truck plowed through the freaking crowd.
So it was some kind of truck that came through the crowd. You saw it, and it looked like we just saw an OHP trooper bringing somebody away from here. Obviously, they're doing, it seems to appear okay. What is your thoughts on seeing this and having this whole protest out here kind of happen?
The crazy thing is it's something that we expect because we're starting to see it every day on the news in other cities and other states where people are intentionally plowing through protesters. So it's not something that's a shock to us. It's just sad that people would actually risk taking someone's life just so they can get past the highway.
One thing we're talking about today so far is that the city of Tulsa has remained peaceful. A lot of the people out here are trying to remain peaceful.
Tulsa Police Department has worked with us. Everybody has remained peaceful in Tulsa. And it's crazy because things like this are the reason why riots start. Things like this are the reason why chaos starts when people plow through crowds on peaceful, innocent protesters.
Can I have your first and last name and how you spell it?
It's Lenore Baqueta-Remo.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Lenore. I appreciate it. And Kim, again, just seeing that out here and talking to people out here, it is definitely an intense situation. I'll toss back to you for now in the studio.
All right, thank you, Ethan. We're hearing that police are starting to move in. Gustavo Oguin is in a different location. Gustavo, what's happening there? We see state troopers, police.
Yeah.
Move down. Move that way.
Yeah, Kim, we have police right here pushing everybody off the highway. They have their non-lethal pepper balls ready to go. They have zip ties on their waist as well. So it looks like they're...
Move it.
Yes, sir, we'll move right now. All right, they're pushing me out right now too, but it looks so far that police are moving in to clear the scene. The person that was allegedly hit has been pulled away, it looks like. Right now, police are going to try to get everyone off the highway, and they're yelling me to move. I'm trying to keep my distance, but it looks like they're going to be moving in right now, Kim.
Gustavo, do people seem to be complying with the order to move off the highway?
Initially, yes. If we can get a look, it looks like there has been some resistance. People are not moving, yelling at police. It looks like there's a line, if we could see it right here, forming with the officers and the protesters holding up signs right on the overpass. So right now it has remained peaceful, but the tensions are definitely starting to build.
Let's watch. Let's see what happens with that crowd over there if they go down.
What was that, Kim?
Let's continue to watch the crowd over there that's forming the line over there that wasn't moving.
Yeah, of course. I would say if we could show them right here. Trying to move to a better spot without getting in police away. We could see where the protesters are, and police are right here. They're being met with some resistance from this man in the blue shirt, but he has walked away. They've yelled at us to get off the hill. I'm sure they're going to get tired of us being up here, but we just want to make sure we are aware of what's going on, and as police continue to move on to the highway.
Do you know what street that is you're on right there, Gustavo?
What was that?
Do you know what street that is below where you are? What street that is? Do you know where you are right there?
I am right in front of Reconciliation Park, so I'm on Detroit, right under or right next to 244.
Okay, thank you so much, Gustavo. Right there, he's on Detroit. We're going to go now to Bert Mumolo, who's also there on the highway. Bert?
We all just tried to dash out of the way, but some people, like this guy's bike was Like,
Hold on, Abby.
stop.
We're talking with Abby here. Abby was right here when it happened, when the truck with the trailer came through. Abby, tell us again where you were and walk us through what happened.
We were standing, I don't know, 10 feet away from the truck.
Yeah.
We were standing in front of it to make more of a crowd so that they wouldn't go through.
Right.
Surely they wouldn't hit all of us.
Surely they wouldn't. And then they kept going.
Everybody got a right to be mad. But I don't want none of my people getting hurt. And my people are white people, black people, everybody that's out here. This is our people. Let's not get hurt. I don't want to see no more of this.
What you're
Let's
seeing right
do it
here
again
is,
tomorrow.
Probably the most vocal. There's been several people here that have been trying to get this crowd to disperse here. He's got a megaphone. He's got the loudest voice out here, telling people that there's been, they've been out here 2 days now. Let's turn around and do this again tomorrow and after, and try and put an end to it for tonight. He was saying they don't want anybody to get hurt out here. That's kind of where things progress from here if it doesn't end. So they're trying to put a stop to it. We saw a pastor out here. I'm not sure what happened. We just got hit by water. Oh, we got tear gas or something. We're backing up. AJ, I got you. So they fired a couple shots. AJ, why don't you spin the camera around and see? You can see everybody's spreading out here. AJ, I got you. You can see everybody, as soon as they fired those shots, scattered. Now, I'm not sure what triggered that. We just saw people run, and then we saw the shots fired. I'm not sure what they were. We were just seeing little puffs of white on the ground. But now I don't think anybody's left. It's just they're now spread out throughout the area. Kim?
Right. Thank you so much, Tyler Butler. I see Ethan. We saw Ethan in the same frame just a moment ago. Ethan, are you there?
Oh. Back up, AJ. AJ, I got you.
So something is happening here. We're not exactly sure. We do have 3 crews that are there. Is that Ethan? We see something behind
Okay, hey,
the
guys.
ear.
AJ, pull back.
Things are escalating at this point.
Kim, I just got shot, with a pepper ball. Police officers
here
have thrown a flashbang, and they have thrown a flashbang. Sorry, my photographer and I, Jacob and I, have gotten hit with pepper balls, and the demonstrators have walked off now. Jacob, are you okay? Kim, let's toss it back to you real quick. We're having to.
All right, we are seeing a lot of commotion right now and a lot of confusion. We can see you, Tyler. We also saw Ethan say he just got shot, he believes, with the pepper balls. It sounded like. Tyler Butler, what can you tell us right now?
Yeah, I see Ethan. He's okay. They're just catching their breath because you can see all that smoke there. It's tear gas, pepper balls have been fired. We saw a canister of tear gas that one of the protesters kicked backwards. AJ, why don't you zoom in on the quick trip over there? You'll see there's still some people that are close up there, kind of tucked behind their cars, filming what's going on. Looks like one of those tear gas canisters in the road right there where you see that light. Do you see that, AJ? There you go. We're just watching out for each other out here. Everybody's kind of checking on everybody else. We were back far enough. We didn't get stung too bad, but you could feel it in the air. Yeah, very tense out here, but there's not been any kind of retaliation that we've seen. Kim?
Thank you so much, Tyler Butler, Ethan Hutchins. We also have Bert Mumolo there on the scene. Bert, you were downtown on the expressway. Now you're here. What are you seeing, and what's your take on what's happening right now?
So, Kim, we're just on the other end of where Ethan and Tyler are. Pan over here, and we'll see that the officers are there. So at this end, there was a woman here just dousing herself with water to recuperate from the tear gas. We can just barely smell it at this end. And the police, everything's calmed down for the moment. And the only time that any canisters or thing, from the viewpoint that we saw, some bottles of water bottles were thrown at the police officers, and then there was the response. The crowd has dispersed significantly. There's very few people left at 36th and Peoria, and the officers are still in their formation there, right in front of the Brookside Church. People are walking about. They've dispersed. I don't know that they've left. So people, when those first canisters went off, people really hightailed it out of the immediate area. So right now people are just kind of waiting. It's very similar to what we saw earlier today on 244, that kind of what do we do now question, where people in the protests were asking people, hey, we've made our point, let's go home, let's get off the highway. We heard that tonight. We made our point, let's come back tomorrow. So now police officers, a large group, are heading down Peoria, and they're heading back to,
All right.
now they're walking down to 36th and Peoria. People are booing them. Kim, we're gonna toss back to you.
All right, Bert Mumolo, it doesn't look like all the protesters are giving up. So we do have 3 crews there. We can confirm that tear gas went into the crowd, pepper balls as well. One of our reporters said on air that he was shot with a pepper ball, and we've seen individuals out there recovering on the side near the Quick Trip.
And we've had to kind of take a break for the past 20 minutes because my photographer Jacob and I were standing by the Tulsa police line here on 36th and Peoria, and when things kind of got a little tense, Jacob and I both got shot incidentally by some paper balls, and you can see on our right there's still a line of Tulsa police officers that are backed away probably about 30 yards from the demonstrators. Jacob and I, my photographer, we're standing behind the Brookside Church because we don't want to get in the line of fire again. And on the left here, you can see the people that have gathered here. And quite frankly, Kim, I do not know exactly if these demonstrators are a part of any organization, if they've been a part of this this protest today that began this afternoon over in downtown in the Greenwood district, but it has just traveled this far to Brookside, and I have no idea how long they're going to be out here, and again, how long police will be out here. Both sides at this point, it's not been really much of a message of when this might end. One thing I want to mention, Kim, is you were watching us just like I was out here when we had a what appeared to be a spokesperson say that they wanted this to end tonight and they wanted to come back out here tomorrow, and they thought that they had given their message tonight and they would be back out here tomorrow. But then in a few seconds it changed, right? And there, oh my gosh, Kim, somebody just threw a firework into somebody's house, and it just blew up. The house did not blow up, excuse me, the firework blew up, and Tulsa police are now backing away from that, and demonstrators are still at a distance. But Kim, I have no idea exactly how this is going to end. Let's toss it back to you for now.
We want to remind you that there are areas of Peoria that are closed. You can see police have set up a barricade right there. That's at 36th and Peoria, but 38th and Peoria, that intersection is closed as well. 47th and Peoria, that's closed, and parts of I-44 may be closed as well. We can see police addressing the crowd at one point. This is video that we shot earlier, but we want to remind you there are some areas that are still shut down right now. Police are taking action. They have fired off tear gas as well as pepper balls, and so they are not playing around tonight. They're working to protect Tulsans. And there you see pepper ball video. We've had, even our crews were hit because they were in an area where someone threw water bottles at police. That's when this took a turn for things like this to happen tonight. So we want everyone to stay safe and stay out of that area because some of the roads are closed, I-44 closed. We're going to take it back now to our programming already there. If we need to break in for safety, we will be sure and do that and keep you up to date on the latest developments. Thank you so much for watching.